Today is Sunday, which is my weigh-in day for the year 2017 because the year started on a Sunday. Cool stuff. Okay, so I don't even know what week this is. I will put it in like the thumbnail or something after I record this. But I'm gonna start right off with my weigh-in. So last week I weighed 218.2 pounds. This week I weigh 216.4 pounds, so that is a total loss this week of 1.8 pounds. I started off this whole entire mess last May, I think, and I was 240 pounds, or 240.2, so that is a total loss of 23.8 pounds, so it's very exciting. And it's like slowly going down. I've had some, bump ups every once in a while, but overall it's been pretty good, pretty consistent. This year especially, I've been super consistent, which is very exciting to me because that is something that I'm very bad at. So my short-term goal is to be at 213.8 pounds by January 31st, and that will enable me to win my diet bet. So I'm very close. Just gotta stay with the workouts and the diet this week. And I've had some really weird cravings, like fast food cravings, and just I really want a McDonald's and I don't even eat meat, so I don't even know what's going on. But nonetheless, I just have like 10 more days to get through so I can win that bet, and then I'll go ahead and have like a cheat meal or something. I don't know. My longer term goal is to be under 200 pounds by March 15th. So as long as I stay consistent, losing about a pound, 1 to 2 pounds every week, I should be good to go. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to adjust my calories soon-ish. Probably in like 4 weeks I'll have to do that, which is cool. That's what happens. So I have had a lot of questions recently about how you know how many calories you're going to be eating and what the heck are macros. What is macros? Like when people say macros, what the hell are they talking about? So first I will go into how you set your calories. I cheat right now because if there's a resource out there that'll do it for you and it's easy, by all means, freaking use it. So I use the tdeecalculator.net. I go to that ooh, that was my cabinet, sorry. I go to my website, or go to that website, and I'm like blushing. That threw me off so much. Oh, okay. Anyway, what TDEE stands for is total daily energy expenditure. So the premise of that is if you were to do nothing all day at the current weight and age that you are at, how many calories does it take for your body to maintain itself? And then this website will work in your activity level. So if you have a desk job and you don't work out at all, then that would be very sedentary lifestyle. If you're lightly active, then maybe you don't have a desk job, or you do a couple workouts during the week, and then it goes to like an athlete who's crazy. Who's crazy? No, I don't mean that. I mean who's like crazy athletic is more what my brain was saying. I don't know. I'm a mess. I'm such a mess today. Anyway, so you put in all your information into that website, and that'll be your age, that'll be how tall you are, that'll be how much you weigh, and that'll be what your activity level is, and it will spit out a wonderful TDEE, your calorie intake that you need to sustain yourself for one day at your current activity level. So I lost my train of thought, and I'll probably cut that out. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna edit anything. Now you can see how freaking my brain is like a mess. Whew. Okay, so you put in all your information, and it'll spurt out the calories, and it'll say, I forgot what the first tab is, but that's if you do nothing, and then cutting, and then bulking. So if you want to gain weight, you will hit bulking. If you want to lose weight, which is me, you will hit cutting. I think my channel is mostly geared towards people losing weight, so I will talk about the cutting part. And it'll have high protein, moderate, and then high carb. I hit high carb, and if you're just starting out or if you're pretty heavy, I would also do high carb. It's just easier to transition. I feel like a lot of us fatties, and I'm really generalizing this, but We love carbs. That's how we got this way. So if you start off with high carbs, it's less of a drastic change. Also, when your weight is really high, you don't need 270 grams of protein. So if you do the high protein and it's that high, that's hard to eat in a day, even if you're eating like 5 chicken breasts every single meal. Okay, you can hit it if you do that. But who's really gonna do that? Anyway, so you go with the high carb, you have the calories there, it'll give you the percentage for your macros, and then you put that into MyFitnessPal and you are all set. If you have any questions on how to put that into MyFitnessPal, please leave a comment below and I will further explain that to you. So basics of macros, you have macronutrients and you have micronutrients. The macronutrients are protein, carbs, and fat. Your micronutrients are your vitamins, your minerals, your iron, potassium, that kind of stuff. So protein is 4 calories per gram of protein. A carb is 4 calories per gram of carb. And then your fat is 9 calories per gram of fat that you have in your diet. So the recommendation is to do 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per each pound of body weight that you have. So I'm 216, so I didn't do the math, but the max would be 216 and then whatever below that. If you're very heavy, I recommend you basing that on what your ideal weight is. So if your goal weight is 160, then do your protein count based on the 160. Otherwise, your protein is going to be super, super high. And like I said before, we don't really need that much protein. So that is how you start to get your calories going. If you find you are sticking to that and not losing weight, in the next week you can dump it. Well, you're not bumping it. I don't know. You can reduce your calories by 100 and make those calories come from carbs. So you're going to reduce your carbs. You're going to keep your fat the same. You're going to keep your protein the same, but you're going to reduce your carbs. And that should kickstart your body back into losing weight. However, if you are not sticking to this and you say it doesn't work, you cannot actually say that it doesn't work because you're not actually doing it. So it has to be a full week of you actually sticking to your calories, sticking to your exercise plan that you originally set up. If you said you were gonna work out 3 to 5 days a week, that you actually did that. If you didn't, you really can't say that it didn't work. It might be right for you, you just didn't stick to it and didn't, follow through with it. So you don't really know if that's the case. Yeah, and I don't want you to cut your calories if you don't have to. Let's eat food. Yeah. I think that should be my thumbnail right there. Okay, anyway, so I hope this helped you in any way possible. If it did not, you can thumbs down it. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you again next Sunday. Alrighty guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week. It is raining here. I hope the weather's okay over wherever you're at. And I will see you later.